was a convention of 4,000 Democrats, but why should all voters care? It sets the stage for 2026, who may be running and what issues like the economy could be front and center.
Will you stand up to Donald Trump?
A weekend of passion and like-mindedness at the California Democratic Party State Convention in Orange County. Kern's own Democrats in attendance.
This go around was really a come to Jesus moment. We came together not just, as friends, but also to say, what did we do wrong?
A reflection on the 2024 presidential election and a determined gearing up for the 2026 midterm election. At center stage, a change in messaging.
And how do we drive down the cost while also making, sure that the deficit doesn't go higher and making sure that all Californians have the right to thrive.
Sometimes people voted not because of the political party, but they voted on these what we call the cultural issues. You have to think about your bread and butter issues, the things that are going to affect your family economically, things that are going to affect your family when it comes to their health, not whether somebody wants to have an abortion or somebody happens to be gay or transgender. These are the important issues. Economic issues are the important issues.
Christian Romo and Dolores Huerta say messaging in 2024, like on healthcare and abortion, may not have appealed to the local voter base, albeit important topics nationally. Take the always contentious, could go either way 22nd congressional district race. David Valadeo, the Republican incumbent, has been reelected time and time again. Democratic challenger Rudy Salas unsuccessful twice in a row.
And we lost it, by a lot. That's no secret about that.
Democrats have not ruled out Salas for a third run.
We'll see what Mr. Rudy Salas decides to do, and then we'll go from there.
All I could say about CD22 is there's no permanent enemies in politics and there's no permanent friends. So anything's at play.
Here's where the more progressive members of the party come into play, like Randy Villegas, the only candidate so far to have announced a run against Valadeo. Neil Sunapa of the Progressive Working Families Party says change is coming, perhaps more unity between the progressives and moderates of the party.
It was an acknowledgement of the fact that the party has gone kind of far away from the working class, kind of far away from the base, right? We have a different view of how to approach politics. We want to stay with working families. So my goal right now is to bring the party together and to make sure that we can rally behind similar candidates.
Seats Democrats will have to defend in 2026 include Bakersfield City Council Ward 1, held by Eric Arias, as well as Ward 7, held by Manpreet Kaur. State Senator Melissa Hurtado has filed an intent to run for re-election in 2026. Chaniha, 17 News.